Hi guys, this is Paul and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. First, I just want to thank you guys so much for so many of the encouraging comments on my introductory video to BookTube. You guys are so kind and so encouraging. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And today I want to do a weekly wrap-up video as it's Friday, April the 30th. And I wish I had a book review to post at this time, but I don't, and there's a reason for that. The reason for that, the only didn't even finish a book this week, but I did listen to the audiobook of Stephen King's short story 1408. Fantastic. I'll talk about that more maybe in an upcoming video, but excellent. Love that story. Obviously, if you've watched any of my videos so far, you know that I've gotten hooked on Stephen King, and so no surprise there that I fully enjoyed that short story. So with that, the reason why I don't have any reviews for this week is because of my relationship with Stephen King. That sounds weird. I don't know him. He has no idea who I am. My relationship with Stephen King books. I've taken that relationship to the next level, I guess you can say. And I've really made a commitment in that I began this week The Stand by Stephen King. And I'm like 503 pages in right now and still a hefty chunk to go on this 1400 page. It is the complete and uncut edition. So of course I had to read that edition, but it's going to take a little while longer to finish this one. So this has been my week so far, 500 pages in, really enjoying it. I'll have a full review once I'm done, but I understand why a lot of people may not stick with this one, or a lot of people may not like this one. 500 pages in, and there is a lot of character backstory going on. I love it. I am thoroughly on board with it, but I can see where a lot of people would get lost along the way and give up and say it's too boring. So I completely get that and appreciate it. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I wish I could read it faster, but I only have so much time in the day. Not to mention also working on a doctorate right now, so time's a little bit of a crunch. So this one, I would love if I can finish it this week. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, really loving it, enjoying it, but that has taken up my reading time for this week. But that's not all. I also I wasn't planning on this, but I happened to stop into an outlet store and found this beauty. Not talking about her, the book. Stephen King's The Colorado Kid. It was just sitting there all by itself, the only copy for $3. Had to pick it up. And this one's a shorter read. I'm almost halfway through it right now. One of his hard case crime novels. Really enjoying it so far. So this has been in my car, kind of my, as I'm waiting to pick up kids from school kind of thing. So enjoying that so far. So this is my secondary read for this week. So those two will be on the docket here coming up in the week ahead to get those finished, or at least get somewhere close to the end of Stephen King's The Stand. So coming up in May, got a few different directions I'd like to go in the month of May. One book that I definitely want to read in May, well, it's kind of tied. I haven't decided yet which one to go with. Maybe you guys can offer your suggestions down below. I'd appreciate it. But back in January, read Dune. And right now, Dune holds first place in my all-time favorite book countdown. I don't know, maybe I should have saved that for a top 10 countdown or something. But anyway, so with that comes the choice of what to do next. Now, book number 2 is Dune Messiah in Frank Herbert's original series. So I should read this next, and it's definitely much shorter than the other option. The other option is Paul of Dune by Frank Herbert's son, Brian Herbert, and Kevin J. Anderson. This, obviously not part of the original Dune story, but this book does take place in between Dune and Dune Messiah. So I'm a little torn. Do I hold off and read this later? Do I go right into Frank Herbert's sequel of Dune Messiah? I don't know. Give me your advice. I'm going to read them both eventually, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. But I don't know, which one do you guys think? I should read next? Dune Messiah or Paul of Dune? Have a feeling I'm going to like either one, so would be fully happy with that. And of course, in the month of May, there's going to be a Stephen King in there as well. Haven't decided which one after I finish The Stand. I might go for a shorter one, maybe Pet Cemetery or something after I finish The Stand. Kind of go with another smaller one before I do want to get to it and 11, 2263, 2362. What I forget the date. I do have that. Found that at an outlet store. That one's a commitment. So I'm deciding on one of the smaller ones. But I also want to read Mallory, the sequel to Bird Box. And so that one will probably be peaking up here sometime pretty soon as well. So that's what I've been doing this week. It's really been taken up primarily with The Stand and Colorado Kid. Of course, something of Stephen King will be following up after those two are done. But my main target between these two, not sure which one it should be. So give me your advice if you have any. So that's kind of where things have been this week and where I'm looking to go next week and the first couple of weeks in May. Get an idea of what I'm looking at reading. So I'll be posting some reviews of the individual books as those come up. So anyway, that's all for today. Thanks so much for checking in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.